In thoroughbred racing, perfection is nearly impossible. But between 2009 and 2013, one horse defied those odds completely. Her name was Black Caviar, and she never lost a race. Black Caviar was foaled on August 18, 2006, at Gilgai Farm near Nagambie, Victoria. Bred by Rick Jameson, she was sired by Bel Esprit and Out of Helsinge. This striking bay filly with a white star was named after the luxury delicacy. At the 2008 Inglis Melbourne Premier Yearling Sale, she sold for $210,000 to a syndicate of enthusiastic owners. Black Caviar was sent to trainer Peter Moody at Caulfield. From the start, she displayed extraordinary temperament and intelligence. Standing 16.1 hands and racing at 540 kilograms, she was unusually powerful for a sprinting mare. Her stride was exceptionally efficient, covering enormous ground while maintaining perfect balance. Moody recognized something special and brought her along patiently, allowing her to mature physically and mentally. Her cardiovascular system and lung capacity were exceptional, and careful preparation including swimming sessions built her fitness while protecting her developing joints. On April 18, 2009, at Flemington Racecourse, Black Caviar was ready to announce herself to the racing world. Black Caviar's debut was sensational. She surged clear to win by 4 3/4 lengths. 2 weeks later, she won again by nearly 5 lengths. The racing public was taking notice. Her racing style became immediately clear. Black Caviar was a frontrunner who would establish the lead and dare anyone to catch her. What made her devastating was the speed she could sustain. While most frontrunners burn out, Black Caviar could maintain blistering pace from barrier to wire, often accelerating again in the final 200 meters. By spring 2009, she had won her first 4 starts. Moody tested her in the Group 3 Schweppes Stakes at Moonee Valley. She won by 3 lengths. In October, she stepped up to Group 2 in the Schillaci Stakes and won by more than 2 lengths. Her first Group 1 test came in the Patinack Farm Classic at Flemington. She won by 3.5 lengths in stunning time. By season's end, Black Caviar had won 7 consecutive races including 2 Group 1s. She was named Australian Champion Sprinter for 2009 to 2010. As the 2010 Carnival approached, one question dominated: could anyone beat Black Caviar? By 2010, Black Caviar was rewriting record books. In February, she claimed the Lightning Stakes at Flemington. 3 weeks later came the Oakley Plate at Caulfield where she won by 5 lengths, shattering the track record. In the Newmarket Handicap, despite carrying significant weight, she powered to victory by 3 1/4 lengths. In spring 2010, she won her 4th consecutive Patinack Farm Classic. 12 starts, 12 wins. The streak was becoming legendary. In 2011, she defended her Lightning Stakes and Oakley Plate crowns. The TJ Smith Stakes at Randwick became another jewel in her crown as she traveled to Sydney and dismissed local challenges. She won the 2011 Schillaci Stakes, then the 2011 Dali Classic, which saw her equal the race record while claiming her 16th consecutive victory. Media coverage extended beyond racing pages. She appeared on mainstream news and in lifestyle magazines, becoming a cultural phenomenon. Merchandise bearing her image sold rapidly. She had transcended sport and become an Australian icon. The 2012 Autumn Carnival brought the CF Stakes, then a second Lightning Stakes victory. Her preparation remained meticulous, with Moody's team monitoring every aspect of her training. By the William Reid Stakes, her winning streak reached 20. Discussions began about taking Black Caviar overseas to Royal Ascot. In 2012, an Australian mare was about to make history. The decision to send Black Caviar wasn't made lightly. The journey was grueling, but Moody and the syndicate wanted to test her against Europe's best sprinters in the Diamond Jubilee Stakes. As Royal Ascot Week arrived, thousands of Australians descended on Berkshire. On June 23, 2012, Black Caviar was presented to the Queen herself in the parade ring. 21 wins from 21 starts. The gates opened and Black Caviar burst forward, but this time something was different. She didn't establish her usual commanding lead. European sprinters matched her early pace. Halfway through, she led by only a length. With 200 meters remaining, French horse Moonlight Cloud launched a serious challenge. For the first time ever, Black Caviar was in a genuine fight. Nolan asked for everything. The mare responded, digging deep into reserves never fully tested before. The two battled stride for stride in the final 100 meters. At the wire, Black Caviar's nose hit first. She won by a head. 22 from 22, but only just. Nolan raised his whip in triumph. Moody was reduced to tears. Australian fans erupted. But Black Caviar had pulled a muscle during the race, causing visible distress after pulling up. Despite the injury scare, the achievement was monumental. She had defeated Europe's best on their home turf. British journalists wrote glowing tributes. Black Caviar had elevated from Australian icon to global superstar. After Royal Ascot, Black Caviar returned as a conquering hero. The muscle injury required careful management, and Moody gave her an extended break. In October 2012, she returned in the Schweppes Stakes at Moonee Valley, winning by over 3 lengths. Any doubts were dismissed. 3 weeks later, she won the Patinack Farm Classic for the 4th time. Win 24 confirmed she was back to her brilliant best. At 6 years old after 4 years of elite competition, the risk of injury increased with every start. In April 2013, Black Caviar made her final appearance at Randwick in the TJ Smith Stakes. The crowd gave her a standing ovation before she ran. She jumped cleanly, established the lead, and powered away 4 lengths clear. As she crossed the finish line, Nolan stood and saluted. 25 starts, 25 wins. Perfection achieved. On April 17, 2013, the official announcement came. Black Caviar was retired. Tributes poured in from around the world. 25 wins from 25 starts. 15 Group 1s. Over $7 million in prize money. Australian Horse of the Year twice. Champion sprinter 4 times. World's top-rated sprinter in 2011 and 2012. But statistics don't capture her impact. She brought new people to racing, made front-page news, and became a symbol of excellence transcending sport. She retired to Gilgai Farm to begin her breeding career. Her first foal arrived in 2015. While none matched their mother's brilliance, Black Caviar proved an excellent mother. In retirement, she enjoyed peaceful life grazing in paddocks. Her legacy extends beyond achievements. She inspired a generation, demonstrated the heights of equine athleticism, and proved perfection is possible. Statues stand in her honor. She appears in sporting halls of fame alongside Australia's greatest athletes. Years later, her races are still watched worldwide. Each performance studied and admired. In thoroughbred racing history, only a handful retired undefeated after significant careers. Black Caviar stands among that elite group. She didn't just win races, she captured hearts. She didn't just break records, she created moments of pure sporting magic remembered for generations. 25 starts. 25 wins. 0 defeats. 1 perfect champion. Black Caviar, the mare who never lost.